How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and we got some more packs to open for NHL 15. 45 that I have to open before I can get to the Hockey Ultimate Team menu. Alright, so let's start chopping away at these. You know what? I've gone ahead and I've prepared a lot of things I want to talk about because, yeah, the Phil Kessel trade that happened in the NHL, that's the thing that I have on my mind, but there's been a lot of trades this offseason. It's a crazy offseason so far. But I've also figured out, hang on a sec, before we get into all that, I figured out a way, so 6,000, alright, so I didn't really get anything good in this pack, considering I have to go through 45, and then I think I have 94 packs I need to open, that's what that means, alright, so 6,000, so what I'll do is, if I don't see, like, oh, hey, hang on a second here, oh, we're getting the youngins, Matthew Barzal, oh, that's cool. They didn't do this last year. They have actually the youngins getting Team of the Week. That's cool. All right, now hang on a sec. Let's see if there's anything. Oh my God, all this shit. Okay. So if it's below 10,000 when I go to the quick sell, I know there's nothing in it, so I don't have to go through all this because these packs, they're gonna take some time. But DeBrusk and Barzal, Islanders and Boston. Oh, that's pretty cool, man. All right, send a collection. There you go. I like seeing the youngins. Can make them better. Alright, so quick sell. Oh, you're right. So when I see a number like this, below 10,000, I know that there's nobody in the pack. Hopefully, anyways. Okay, because I want to talk about some trades that happened in the NHL. First, we can talk about the one that happened a few days ago now. The Brendan Saad trade to the Columbus Blue Jackets. And now, yeah, quick sell all. I'll try to multitask. And now, he has signed a 6-year, $6 million per year contract with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Alright, so the guy's 22 years old. Obviously, you know the success he's had. Two-time Stanley Cup champion. He had a great year with the Chicago Blackhawks. Good playoff run. Quick sell all. There you go. And, you know, the question is, we'll talk about the signing first. We'll talk about the trade after. Is he worth the $6 million per year? You know, with the way he played, definitely. There you go. Dylan Strome. Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that. With the way he played in the playoffs, definitely, right? And the Chicago Blackhawks, they weren't going to be able to sign him. That's the problem with the Taves and Kane contract at 10.5. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to sign depth players, because that's what Brendan Saad would be on the Chicago Blackhawks. I know he's up in there in the top 6, but still, when you look at it on paper, Jonathan Taves, Patrick Kane, Marian Hossa, you know, Patrick Sharp, Saad would be below these guys. There you go. Send a collection. Very nice, right? So I don't know if the Chicago Blackhawks are still going to hold on to Patrick Sharp. A lot of people are saying that he's going to be traded, but now that they've unloaded Brendan Saad's contract, maybe they can move Brian Bickle. Do you think they'll still have the cap space to hold on to Sharp for one more year? Is that a possibility, Chicago Blackhawk fans? I don't know, but I think it does make sense for them to trade away Brendan Saad. And from the Columbus Blue Jackets perspective, you know, signing him to that kind of money, you know, they're trying to set it up for the future. And it looked like last year, Foligno and Johansson, you know, they had some good chemistry. So now is their first line going to be Foligno, Johansson, and Brendan Saad? You know, that's kind of nice. And the thing is, what did he have? I have it written down here. He had 23 goals and 52 points, his best offensive year so far, right? But playing on the Chicago Blackhawks, what kind of point totals is he going to have this year? The thing is, if he plays on the first line with, hang on. Is this going to be, because Krejci's in there? Quick sell all, whatever. I'm taking a chance. You know, but playing on the first line, he's probably going to get first line power play time. Johansson, he looks like he's going to be a stud of a player. If that ends up working out, he could have 70-point seasons, then he's definitely worth the $6 million, right? So I think it's a great trade from the Columbus Blue Jackets perspective. They're taking a chance on a young player, only 22 years old, and the Chicago Blackhawks, you know, it sucks for them, but look what they got back. Artem Anisimov, who's only got 1 year left at $4 million. I don't know if they're going to re-sign Brad Richards, so you got some depth down the middle right there. Quick sell all, is that going to be Hank Sedin? Is that the reason? $9 million? Yeah, it's going to be Hank Sedin. There you go. Artem Anisimov, right? So they have him for 1 year. Don't have to worry about his contract after years after this. They picked up Marco Dano, who I think he played his first season in the NHL this year. He put up 21 points in 35 games played. All right, and he's a first-round pick from 2013. Tim Erickson, what the hell? We traded him to the Pittsburgh Penguins? That actually counts as a card. Give me a freaking break. Who the hell would want that? Does that count? If that actually counts as a good card. Holy shit, hang on a sec. Let's just go through this. Sekera, all right. Yeah, sure, why not? How much does it go for? 13,000. Send a collection. There you go. Quick sell all. There you go. Very nice. So Dano, right? So here's my theory about a guy like Marco Dano. A team like the Chicago Blackhawks, they're so good they can make younger players look better than they are, right? So look at a guy like Brendan Saad. Because he played on the Chicago Blackhawks, he gets to have that kind of contract, right? Marco Dano, he could be a guy in 2 years, has the same kind of aura or value to him as Brendan Saad has right now. Put him on a line with Patrick Kane, put him on a line with Jonathan Toews, right? That's the great thing about the Chicago Blackhawks. If they continue to flip these players that turn out to be something and get back assets that can continue to allow them to be a dynasty team, that's the perfect way to grow a team, you know? They're going to, oh, there we go. We got some Leaf draft picks now. Travis Dermott, he pronounced his name. Same thing with like a Toivo Teravainen, you know, he could be a Brendan Saad in 2 years. Then they're going to have to trade him because he's going to want $6 million. That's what I like about the Chicago Blackhawks, man. They got a high turnover rate, but as long as they hold on to Toews and Kane and Keith and, you know, the studs that they have, it doesn't matter who comes through their team. Young players are going to turn out to be superstars and they can just flip them. Send a collection. There you go. All right, quick sell all. So I don't really think there's a winner or a loser in this trade. I think both teams got what they needed, so we'll see what happens. I don't know too much about Corey Tropp or Jeremy Morin. I know he's back with Chicago now, so they obviously know what he's all about, right? So we'll see what happens there, but Brendan Saad and Columbus, that's nice. That's nice for Columbus. Now, hang on a sec. Is this a different pack? Is it going to be a different price range? I have to just test it out. I don't want to accidentally quick sell somebody. All right, so still thing under 10,000. I can quick sell, all right? So then we'll move on to the TJ Oshie trade. Actually, you know what? Hang on one sec. So we'll move on to the TJ Oshie trade. And, you know, this one was a weird one when I first heard of it. TJ Oshie traded to the Washington Capitals for Troy Brouwer, Copley, and a third. All right, hang on. Quick sell. Yeah, very nice. So let's make sense of this. First of all, TJ Oshie, 28 years old. He's got 2 years left at $4.5 million. But you know what? From the St. Louis Blues perspective, they want to go deeper in the playoffs. You know, they want to have a better playoff run. And if you look at his stats, TJ Oshie, I mean, he is a playoff flop. 30 games played, only 9 points, and he's on a minus 11. Now, maybe you can't read too much into that. Maybe it's St. Louis Blues as a team, right? But St. Louis, they need to do something to shake it up. And if you look at the Washington Capitals, they're that same kind of team. They can't get to that Eastern Conference final, right? So I guess they need to shake it up. Oh, wait, quick sell, 25,000. We have something, boys. We have something. Nicholas Malak from the Colorado Avalanche. Is that it? Oh, Brendan. We'll get into that in a second here. Brendan Pruss from the Vancouver Canucks. Garbo Canucks. Send a collection. There you go. Yeah, we'll get to that. What the hell are the Canucks doing, man? Are they rebuilding? They're pulling the Boston Bruins. Okay, so we're talking about TJ Oshie, right? Hang on. See, I got lost now. This is so freaking hard to talk about. Shit, read stats from what I've prepared, and at the same time go through all of this. There's TJ Oshie right there. 12,000. That might be Oshie and Krejci. There you go. Stevens, this guy. All right, I'll snag him up. Very nice. All right, send the collection. All right, so far, the St. Louis Blues and the Washington Capitals, you know, they want to go farther in the playoffs, so they're going to shake up their core a little bit. But when you actually compare the two players, I know a lot of people were saying that the Washington Capitals fleeced the St. Louis Blues to get their hands on TJ Oshie. But when you actually read into it, it's not that big of a deal because Troy Brouwer, hang on a sec, quick sell, 12,000. God damn it, let me make my points. I already have Nicholas Malak. I don't need another one. Yeah, quick sell all. There you go. Troy Brouwer, if you actually compare his stats from TJ Oshie, they're very similar, man. Hang on, I have it written down here. Where is it? Oshie has only scored more goals in the regular season once out of the last 6 seasons compared to Troy Brouwer. Troy Brouwer's had more goals than Oshie out of 5 of the last 6 years, all right? I bet you guys didn't realize that. Hang on. Yeah, quick sell all. All right. TJ Oshie's had more points sometimes, but Troy Brouwer, man, he does get goals. He's also only 29 years old, right? So only 1 year older. Yeah, he's got 1 year left at $3.75 million, so they're going to free up some money there. Also, some term they're going to free up. This Merkley guy. Hang on. Oh, Zach Cassian. All right, so I got both ends of that trade. Come on now. Finish. Send a collection. There you go. Come on, for God's sakes, game. You process your information a little bit quicker, right? So Troy Brouwer, he definitely can score the same type of goals as TJ Oshie can, and he also has more playoff experience. Going deep in the playoffs with the Chicago Blackhawks. He won a Stanley Cup with Chicago. Hang on. God damn, it's just so freaking hard to freaking do. He's won a Stanley Cup with Chicago, and he's played 71 playoff games to TJ Oshie's 30, all right? So I think from Washington's perspective, maybe you're getting a little bit more talent to play alongside of Backstrom and Ovechkin because those guys are talent guys. And from the St. Louis Blues perspective, you get a draft pick and you get a guy who's a little bit older but puts up the same kind of numbers and maybe is better suited for the playoffs. And that's exactly what the St. Louis Blues need. Also, moving Oshie's contract frees up some space for them to sign Jaden Schwartz next year, if they decide to do that, and Vladimir Tarasenko this year, all right? So I think it's just a trade where both teams, they just needed a change, you know what I'm saying? Hang on a sec here. Quick sell all, yeah, 4,000. There's nothing in this pack, very nice. Yeah, so there is the St. Louis Blues and Washington Capitals trade. I really don't know who got the better end of this. I'm going to go against the grain, and I'm going to say the St. Louis Blues got the better end of it. I know TJ Oshie is the name. He made a name for himself in Sochi with those shootout moves, right? But just compare numbers, man. Troy Brouwer, he's up there. He is. God damn it, I keep clicking the wrong number. There you go. All right, then we can also talk about the Vancouver Canucks. Sure, we'll talk about them right now. What the hell is going on there in Vancouver, guys? Are you guys rebuilding? I mean, you got some older players still, like the Sedins, obviously, Ryan Miller, you know, but you traded away Eddie Lack, and I know that was a fan favor. That one hurt you guys. Quick sell all. Kevin Bieksa has now been traded away, right? So there's some older players that you're trading away, but then you're also holding on to some younger players, trading away younger players like Eddie Lack. You know, what the hell is going on over there in Vancouver? I think you guys should be rebuilding, personally, just because a team like the LA Kings, they're probably going to be back in the playoffs next year. And out of the 3 Canadian teams, well, we don't know what Edmonton's going to do next year. They're a wild card, right? But say they're not in the playoffs next year. You have 3 Canadian teams, Calgary, Vancouver, and Winnipeg, who are going to be competing if LA's back in the playoffs. And out of those 3 teams, I think Vancouver is the weakest link. I think Calgary is the best, Winnipeg would be second, and then Vancouver, right? So, yeah, you can come back and try to make the playoffs again next year. Quick sell all. Right? Or you can just understand that there's better teams in the Western Conference, and if we want to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals, we have to improve for the future. You know what I'm saying? So it's, hang on a sec. It's an interesting few moves that the Vancouver Canucks made. I don't know what they're doing over there. Maybe you Canuck fans can enlighten me. We got 15 more trades to go. Sure, let's power through it. And also Cassian and a 5th to Montreal for Brendan Prust. I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want Zach Cassian there anymore. That's an interesting situation. Quick sell all. All right. And, of course, last but not least, Ryan O'Reilly signing a 7-year, $7.5 million per year contract with the Buffalo Sabres. A lot of people saying that this was an overpaid contract, but you know what, man? I think he would have got it somewhere next year anyways, right? Quick sell all, yeah. The guy would have been an unrestricted free agent next year. He would have gotten it on the open market. So a team like Buffalo, they need a leader. They need a guy who can play pretty much any time during the game. Power play, penalty kill, center with a good face-off, you know. That guy's invaluable, and if they're looking to be a team that can make the playoffs year to year, once guys like Jack Eichel turn into be, or develop into their prime, a guy like Ryan O'Reilly, you know, he's needed. And 7.5, if the cap keeps up going up every year, 7.5 is fine. It really is. The guy plays, it'll be just fine. So quick sell all. I would like to finish on a good one, but I think I'm back into the packs that don't have these youngins. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look how many more I have to go. So many damn packs, boys. What do I do? So I'm still hoping for some more trades to happen. Dion Phaneuf is still on the table, but they were saying that Dion is probably going to stay now. Coming back next year. We need somebody to play on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and Phil Kessel's gone. But God, man, what a crazy offseason we've had so far. And I'm hoping that it can continue. It's been a long video, Jesus Christ, for a pack opening. Quick sell all. Alright, so we'll do one more, boys. We're going to have a crazy giveaway today as well. I got some cards sent to me. The award cards, alright? So just hang on for that. Last one here. Let's see. Did we get anything? Oh, 10,000. There's somebody in here. Hang on a sec. There you go. Carlo from the Boston Bruins. All right. Send a collection. Very nice. Very nice. All right, boys. So there you go. we're done for the pack openings today. Once some more things happen in the NHL and I have things to talk about during these pack openings, we'll come back and do another one. But let's jump to that giveaway. Oh, crap. I forgot we can't do a giveaway until I give away another 8-pack. So we'll do another pack opening in a day or two. I don't want to do any more. It's been a long enough video, and we'll have a huge giveaway the next time. All right, boys? I'll see you there.